सबको मेरा नमस्कार. This is International Master and FIDE Senior Trainer Sekhar Sahu welcomes you on behalf of Sports Authority of Gujarat and Gujarat State Association to this intermediate training session. So I will be covering that similar session yesterday. Play like Botvinnik, 10 diagrams, and play better than Botvinnik, another 10 diagrams. So, hello, Devars, Ramakrishna, Dina Patel, Vatsal Parik, Nusrat Jahan, Clara Alonso, Shivankar Sarkar, Suresh Bhai Chawda, Dr. Senapati, and A.N. Venkatesan. Welcome. What Ramakrishna says here? Did I analyze two senior games and I sent them to you? Tell me how. Oh, sure, you can send to me. You can send to me. In PGN format, I will see. So, first, let us have a look at Botvinnik versus Lilienthal. Now, the this fianchetto is not the best setup that Black is doing. Okay, what should Black do? Please think for a moment. All right. So here it is important that Black has given the bishop. She should quickly cover the diagonal. Take a tempo and come here quickly. This is very quick, very important. You know this how you do not give white time. Now what has happened? He played the mechanical move, and now everything is different. The threat has come. Now e5 threat has come. So now playing queen c7 is too late. Everything is organized. Because earlier, if you play here, queen comings here, b3, you will not be able to play because the d5 break comes later. So now he got time and got a bind. This position is plus for white. It is too late now. Everything is set now. Okay, still I will tell you. Now queen here. Still there is no problem. Black can still fight. The position is still very flexible. Now he plays rook c8. Okay, what should black do? A critical moment. A critical moment. The point is, a player must feel. I have already discussed about the merge bind. You have to break the bind. Black must break this bind. This is a bind on the square. You need to have a break. So it is immediately this better is this move. I would say this is question mark he has given. What he says? He says d6. No, no, I think I doubt it. Here he says b5. Oh, I see. Okay, I overlooked this move because I thought mechanically capture and AB is there. So this is bad. Okay, all right. So here probably he should take ND4 and B5. He should take ND4 and now B5. Now B5. Immediate B5 is bad. So it is not working at the moment. So because there is a tempo. So you should capture and now B5. You need to break the bind. That is the theme. Maharaj's bind must be broken. So this is giving counterplay. Now, instead of playing, he played in the game d6. Knight into now d6. What should black do? Now white. Now play like boat winning. Now I want you to play like boat winning. 10 diagrams. So this is first. Four minutes. Do not write your answer for 4 minutes. After 3 minutes also you can write. 'Play like boat winning. White to play. I have already given the hint to you. I have already given the hint. No, you see, at the moment, I have already given hint. So let me wait for few more seconds. In the last diagram I told you here, after knight into bishop into, black should play immediate b5. The bind is broken, but now black missed the chance. So you should not allow b5 break. This is simple. Now a4. How many have written a4 to stop the bind? And now the position in the grip of white. You get always chance in chess. You have to avail it. You have to avail the opportunity offered by opponent. He missed b5. No more b5 opportunity. ये गया अभी. This is gone. White goes for standard attack. Bad move. Pawn takes. Now rook enters. The rook enters. Finish. Queen takes pawn, it will lead to checkmate. Checkmate in for few moves. So the only move. Now there is no mate. He can take and go back. So only move. Check. And it should win the end. So that first diagram, my question was to you on 16th or 17th move here. This this bad move. After b5 it is practically equal. So he did this, and now I told you white to play a4 is the move. So I'll go to the second diagram now. No, no, no. The position is white to play. What should white do now? Second of the 10 diagrams, play like Botvinnik, white to play. Okay, they have written the answer. I did not see the answer. So last diagram, A4 is the correct answer. They have written. And now the next this diagram, Paris Kumar and Nusrat Jahan say only correct move given by, yeah, correct move. Now you must come Queen D4. This is the correct time. So after the move, white is better now. Oh, this is bad. Whatever you this because the point is your king will stuck in the center. Now I will take and castle threatening rook. So this is a bad move. He should have played here at least as bf5, bf5 castle, and this is how it will continue. As white has to waste lot of time recovering the pawn. In the meanwhile, black will complete development. So this was better, but he played bad move. Now the point is bishop into knight and castle. Rook check is coming. Rook check is coming. Already problems. Check. Rather forced. Bishop e7 is not working. So b e7. Now I don't have my queen is supported. My queen is supported. So d6 will game over. So you have to move the king. Castle is lost. Now there are just queen h4. You will not be able to defend now. Now whatever you do, it is bad. Anything is bad now. G5 is bad. But whatever you do, it is bad. Finish. Okay. No, the more correct move. You need to play like center. So bishop c4 is not the best move. At the moment, bishop c4 is not best. Queen d4 is correct. Centralization with a tempo. Centralization of queen is one of the most important aspect in middle game strategy. And that too coming in a tempo. This is a bad move. And because of this, he loses quickly. So going to the next one. Harry Golombek. Pano Botvinnik, they formed a setup against Karokan that is known as Pano Botvinnik attack. C4. The main alternative is E6, knight C3, knight F6, knight F6, knight F3. This is the main line. Modern line. The old line is this. I have already discussed. Then white will get an IQP. White will get an IQP with a better game. Here, this is bad. Why? Because knight will come here. You will not get time to play b4. You will never get time to play b4. So here, this is bd3. Take IQP. You will play with an isolated point pawn. Take, take, castle, castle, castle. And now, whatever you do, this position, white stands a little better. Rook e1 and standard position. But in the game, there is another setup. Knight f6. So this is not the best move. Modern players are least afraid of this. इसका कोई फिक्र नहीं है नाइट फोर खेलना चाहिए तुरंत खेलना चाहिए तो बी फोर आ गया दैट इज वाई यू मस्ट टाई डाउन वाइट सैंड नो बी फोर cannot play and taking the this is bad there is pressure on d4 will come so this is correct move but he played castle b4 आ गया white stands better now a4 is not good move now if you play a5 here then I can play knight a4 there is a problem now you can't play knight because of c6 and b5 this is the problem come that if you play a5 there is a problem of knight a4 attacking b6 so you can't play this move so he plays in the game bishop d7 stopping knight a4 even now also a5 is not great even now a5 I will play b5 two pass pawns advanced pawns will get this is getting advanced pawns very risky so this is one of the main idea of Pano Botwin attack. If white is allowed to play c5, b4, white gets coincide majority. This is the problem, 3-2 majority. So this is c5. Black must react immediately with knight e4. But after castle, he gets a small advantage. Okay, I will go to a diagram here. So bad move. He has played bad move. So what will you do now? Okay, I have already told. White to play. How should you play now? Jobaba London. I don't know. Are you talking of Jobaba Badur? Very strong player. Jobaba Badur is a very strong player. What is Jobaba London? Hello, Mr. Paris Kumar. So the point is there is a weakness at the moment. So now how should White continue the game? No, 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 no. It is don't expose the king. King F2 is not correct. You should not expose. There are so many pieces on the board. The king will be vulnerable. Dina Patel. Now, no, no, no. I don't want to. I don't want to agree King F2. Please think carefully. Okay, so this is the correct move. This is not correct. This is not correct. Knight into is bad. You take king F2. E5 will come. Don't open the position and expose. So this is premature. This is premature now. Counterplay will come. After the move, you will get counterplay. Now your problem. So it is important. I don't want to leave the b5. I don't want to come back. So rook e1. Patience is required. White is better. Now the point is the queen is overloaded. You cannot move the queen freely because knight is watching, and this is pointless. So he has to go back like this, and this gives time. Now rook on the seventh house. The position is plus minus. Now knight b4. I will save the bishop. I will save bishop b1. Bishop b1 I will play. So this is plus. Rook on the seventh rank and a pass pawn ready. Ready-made pass pawn. Rook on the seventh house. Plus minus. Whatever you do, the position is bad. You exchange queen, also bad. Then because after that king will come and rook will come b2. So exchanging queen, it is not a good idea. Whatever, there is no good move. Rook is tied down, queen exchange not possible. Okay, so he decided now this is white is better anyway. White stands better. Okay. So he decided to play direct f6 plus. And now everything is okay. Pass pawn and the active king winning. अब एक एक करके सब जाएगा. Knight f5 is coming. It should win. Technical win. There is nothing. Two pass pawns. So this is basically Panov attack is not dangerous, but you should know how to handle it. Handle it. The next one I have picked up for you, a game of Khan. Stonewall is not. If you want to play Dutch, it is better to play Leningrad. F5, Knight f6, g6, bg7, castle. Stonewall gets an easy game for white. You can also play this Knight s4 move. Knight coming to f4, s3 and Knight f4. This is also a possibility. But that is when bishop is at d6. See, when bishop at d6, it is a good move. For example, now instead of this move, suppose you play d5. Then I will play queen c2. Now you play bd6. Now this is a good move. Castle, bishop f4. This is good. So my knight will come to f4. And this knight will come to d2 f3. Now this knight will come. Sorry, I have to play this. This will come. And this knight will come. Very nice position. So when bishop is at d6, it is better to play knight s3 and bishop f4. But he has played bishop e7. So now knight s3 is pointless. So he comes knight. No threat yet. There is no threat. His idea, Black's idea, is to play this and play e5. it is not the best way to go for attack, because Black's desire to attack, he is underdeveloped, underdeveloped. So they are not developed yet. So I don't think the attack will be successful. Very well played. No e5. His main strategy is to prepare for e5. But after the move bishop a3, no e5, because the bishop will be hanging. So he starts. Okay. Now, how should white play now? I am presenting you to the third diagram. How should white play? No, Dina, think again. Not the best. Not the best move, Dina. Think again. So e3 is possible, preparing nd2. You actually, what you see, black wants to attack the white king. Black's plan is to play ng4, g5, f4. Wants to just attack the white king. So you have to react on the center. Now flank attack is countered by central blow. Central blow. His plan is to for a quick attack. You know, g5, f4, then pawn push, then these three pieces, and even the rook will come. So when you want to do, you blow the center. Now the idea that knight e5, this piece is unprotected. So this is fantastic. Everything is going back. No more attack for black. So pieces were pushed back. Now you cannot go back. You cannot. This is terrible. You know, you will be totally passive. And now this diagonal also. You go back, I will play pawn into pawn. Very strong. So you are forced to take and end of the attack. Please remember, if somebody is attacking the wing, destroy the center. The attack will fail. अब क्या रखा है? Now there is a black is cramped. There is no coordination. Rook cannot come. The knight is bad. Rook is bad. These two bad pieces लेकर खेल रहा है. So now threat, knight into knight, rook into knight. You can't play. Threat, only move again. Now I don't want to help black. Black knight will come. Why should you help? Just move inch by inch. You can play also queen e4. No, this is not possible. I think it is possible. bf5 is not coming. So this is good. All right. In my opinion, the position is clear plus minus. I present to you how white should play now. Maybe I will make another move. After the move, bishop here and rook. How should white play? White to play. Now this is a diagram. Please think. Play like both winning. Play like both winning. Now the position actually is winning position. I would say the position is very bad for black, but only if you find the plan. If you mishandle the attack, everything will go away. You need to play correct strategic moves. Now, risk Max says rook d2 and double. Oh, there is general. It is a general move. You want to come here and then this. This is general. No, there is a better move. Now he plays rook e8. Now, don't you think that this drive, you drive the knight, it is all over. If you drive the knight, the game is completely lost. So start b4. Idea after b5, there is no good square for the knight. a6, a4, b5. Now this is only now white is winning. So I give you 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Please do not write. Do not write your move. I am giving you 4 minutes. Then you can write and tell me. How should white continue? Yes, Ramakrishna, I will check it later. I will not check now. I will check it later. We need to get the pulse of the position. I am sure most of you will find the correct answer, but in 3 4 minutes it is correct. If you take 10 minutes, it's not correct. Another 2 minutes. I give you 2 more minutes to find the correct play. What should white do? So what is the play like Botvinnik? Play like Botu. Botu. No, not the correct move. Not correct move. No. Queen d8 is also not correct. Queen d8 is not correct. No, b6 is not correct. No queen d8, no b6, no e4. This is in pin. Back rank. Back rank problem. And knight rook is in pin. Not rook d3. Not rook d3. Don't you consider this killer move? Tirth Parmar. Queen e6. No rook coming. Cannot take back rank mate. All over. The party is finished. Knight is somewhere. That is why I have driven the knight. That is why at the moment it was necessary to play b4, b5. And only then queen. Now no piece is coming. Only move. You have to go away. No other move. And finish. Now one by one. One by one. I will take it. अभी क्या होगा अभी कुछ नहीं पता एक एक करके खाए you have written when you write the correct answer you can give yourself the mark no problem correct answer Birabhadra Singh now so this is a standard way what you call it is Leningrad variation Leningrad variation so what should white do now now this is the I guess fifth or sixth diagram I am giving you white to play how should white play now play like Botvinnik now you play like Botvinnik okay I have got answer queen c2 not the best move queen c2 is not best think again if when you play queen c2 black will play bishop f5 queen c2 is met by bishop f5 that is why queen c2 is not correct Now I will tell you, I am giving you a broad hint to you. Opponent has given a threat. I mean, bishop is not a threat. The bishop I have not, because this is the main threat is knight. So when he gives a threat, we should always find the most active continuation. I mean, for example, Queen C2 is a defensive move. Queen B3 is a defensive move. Rook C1 defense. What is an active move? Active move. Queen A4 nothing. Queen A4 check no. Knight C6 coming. Absolutely no problem for black. Black is happy. Queen A4 check. Knight C6. Black is happy. So not Queen C6 or Rook C1. Play like but winning. I don't want to defend. I don't want Queen C1. If I want defense means this is the best. This is Rook C1 is defense. But I don't want to defend. I want to attack. I want to attack. Okay. Those players who has analyzed Cambridge Spring, they will get the idea quickly. The correct move is Knight D2. Knight D2 is the correct. I am giving a threat. Now you have to accept. You must take that, because the whole point is, now if you take, this is very good. Your central knight gone, very bad king side. You play knight into, I am double up. So you have to accept it. Knight into, pawn into, bishop. Now now bishop takes pawn is not possible. Queen f4 check, bishop c7 check. So this is the idea. Now bishop into knight have a huge advantage. So only move bishop a5. Okay, this is the only move. Bishop a5. Now white has big initiative. Unfortunately, he cannot allow pawn into pawn, which is miserable for him. So this. Now e3. Threat. Tempo. Actually, you can play rook c5 also. This is also possible. A good move. But this is a good move, but white plays enough. He says already I have got sufficient. Just knight is free now. Now this is knight is coming here. B3 c5. Now knight is free. So before the knight comes, now the knight coming will giving a trouble, threat and threat. So in advance he plays. The position is plus minus. The only move. Okay, the trading. If you take queen takes pawn, bishop c7 is plus. Now a5 is coming. Queen takes pawn, I will take c7. So he plays bishop, knight c5. Devastating position. You need to capture. Now you need to play c6. This is bad. Backward pawn. Now I will operate. My queen should come. My queen should come. Rook should come. So all these things. And the superior piece. The bishop is watching important squares. This is plus. I have got B file to operate. अभी B file है मेरे पास. So and the diagonal plus minus. Threat. Play B6. हो गया काम. You cannot move the rook, and you taking the rook also is losing. You take the rook also, it is lost. Now you can't move, only move. Now position, passive pieces. Bad king position, uncoordinated heavy pieces. ये तो गया. I do not feel that white is a pawn down. I don't feel the absence of a pawn. अभी ये अभी क्वीन एंट्री तो है, ये एंट्री है, हैं? अभी दिस इज बैडली प्लेस्ड, ये सब बैड है. सो ये स्टॉप्स क्वीन एंट्री. हो गया काम, काम पूरा तमाम. अभी दिस पोजीशन इज वर्चुअल जुगजुआंग जैसा है. इट इज अ वर्चुअल जुगजुआंग. सो ही प्लेस दिस. हो गया, जस्ट ओपन. So it was very important to find the gambit. It is a pawn sack, beautifully played by Botu. I appreciate this move, active move. ये जो है active move, active move, exclamation. You cannot play bishop f5 because b7 problem. You play, this will be turn out badly. Knight into, bishop into, queen coming. Position is plus because I am putting bishop cannot go back, f3 will come. Now b7, there is a lot of problem. So this is the ND2 is a good move, excellently played. Pawn but initiative. In Cambridge being on one variation, white gives a pawn sack like that. Very good compensation. After the move practically, it is important doing two things. One, back rank is clear for future and a tactical targets. I get a 4 square and h5 can come. So good move. Now this takes a square from his bishop also. Plus. Okay, he has played bad, but whatever you do, it is bad now. If you give time to black also, he cannot. Pieces are scattered. Yes, you can be attacking player, but I am showing you how to play a position. Black has given, white has given a pawn, but white has the initiative. So, very well played by Botvinnik. Scientific move. हो गया अभी, ये हो गया ना. Now, this is a strategical decision. In this game, Botvinnik and Khan, Pano, the Botvinnik era. Floor, Khan, Pano, Boleslavsky, Bodaravsky, all they are from Botvinnik era. Now it is better to go back this. Better to bring more pieces into the game. Very logical. You need to bring more pieces. But if you take queen will come. So bishop into bishop gets nothing. You have to play queen e7. It is very logical and normal. Even a5. Even this is also possible. But I would prefer queen come. Because it is one step forward towards, later on I can play knight f6 castle, knight c6 and then go for e5. So not good move. Okay, opening is slight better for white. Thematic. This is thematic. I read a book by Paul Caress. Paul Caress, Best Games, very small book. It is a pocket-sized book, but a beautiful, some 50, 60 games annotated by Paul Caress. In that book, Caress stresses that in this sort of position, d5 is the correct. When the pawn on f5, when the pawn here, d5 is not so dangerous, but pawn on f5, this is the correct. Now you can take it, which is bad. You can push also, this is good. Now you have a problem now. I want to take the pawn and then play knight g5. I am giving a threat. So taking it is bad. So he plays push. Now white has got a decisive advantage. For example, white can play here bishop h3. Okay, I will see that game. I will see Ramakrishna. I will see. Now here, now you play g6. Now you have to play defend the pawn, right? You have to defend. Now e4 is coming. The point is, you play pawn into pawn. I will recover with the entry. Now bishop is entering, and now I will recover the pawn. Fantastic position. This is the better way. This after analysis, the post-mortem analysis showed here that white has got a clear advantage. After that is why e5 is not the great move because of bishop s3, the force move and then e4. But in the actual game, Botvinnik did not play. He played direct e4. Direct e4. This is also good move. You have to take it and now knight. White is anyway better. But it was stronger with bishop on s3 because bishop s3 provoked this move, creating one more weakness in black camp. Bishop s3 would have provoked the pawn plus. Now, this is, I will tell you, a player cannot attack just by desire of attack. Already the position is minus for black. When maybe you could have played here. Whatever you do, it is now bad. We can defend, but it is passive position. It's passive position. So this is already gone. Threat. If you play g6, then you can forget about. Never no activity will come. So the only move. Knight will enter. Very beautiful maneuvering. Knight tempo. Tempo. Okay. Black wants to play queen h5 and some attack. Okay. Can you tell me? These are creeping moves. I must tell you. I have told in one class about the creeping moves. What is a creeping move? But that just like छुपकर नीचे से, white is playing a move that not showing his actual intention. He is not showing his actual intention and waiting for black to in his variation a hole. This is the one he was waiting. Now, what should white do? I present to you now the sixth diagram. What should white do? Play like boat winning or the seventh diagram. I will see Ramakrishna. Last game I will see. Now, what should white do now? Can somebody tell now? Write your move after 1 minute. Only one more minute. I give you. Okay. So please write your move. I want to see. Write your move. What should white do? So Suresh Vaida Chavada says 97 check. I don't agree. Max says Queen B3. There is a better move. Abhi now he wants to attack. Black's plan, he wants to come here to attack the pawn. He wants to queen here to attack the pawn. So he has got bishop here to come to exchange. Various plans. Black has various plans. He want to bring bishop c8. He want to bring to knight g4. Black only has attack. Otherwise, black is lost. If black attack does not work, black is lost. So don't you consider this move. Don't you consider this move. End of the attack. If queens are exchanged, do you think we can attack? If you remove your queens off the board, where is the attack? So this is simplest finish. Now queen has nowhere to go. That means queen exchange is guaranteed. Queen exchange is guaranteed. And once queen exchange, he can better resign because d6 weakness, d6 weakness, and queen side majority. Yes, there's the parmar. Queen f5. Now only you take knight check is coming. This is worse. Knight check, knight into d6. You lose a pawn. So immediately. So वह खत्म हो गया. It's all over. Okay, you cannot take the pawn. You take the pawn, then I can play g4, and I can even bring normal rook e1. So ये तो गया. The bishop is superior. पास पान. अभी कुछ बचा ही नहीं. गेम होपलेस है. रूक बटल्ड अप है. कुछ नहीं. खत्म खत्म. किस्सा खत्म. If pawn into, then bishop d5 check will win the game quickly. After pawn takes pawn, bd5 check will finish. So back rank is there. You cannot come and take the pawn. Rook c8, bb7 wins. Design. So the whole point is you have to keep, when you are defending, you should think to exchange the most important piece that will attack. Very important. Maybe I'll show you one game. Okay, I'll show you another game on this theme. Exchange the key piece when opponent is attacking. I would say the game Yerang Wang versus Palatni. I'll show you. I'll show you. So White has lined up his pieces. Now White seems to having a dangerous attack because in attack one, two, three, four, and this also joining. And there are targets. There are targets. So what should you do? The whole point is if White will not be able to attack, queen side he is lost. White is lost on the queen side because Black has made lot of improvement. So eliminate that bishop. Eliminate. Even though the pawn doubled, I will eliminate. The knight is the only minor piece threatening. Eliminate. Now if the end game comes, it is bad. If you play pawn ending or some knight ending, it is a bad position. Even bishop ending. But now the queen is very stupidly placed here. And there is no chance of opening the file. All these are stopping him. And now this will come, this will come, this will come. Super fast. ऊपर से इसको बचा के जाना, ये ऐसा ही नहीं जा सकता है, आपको ये खेलना पड़ेगा. So bad. The position is lost. So he wants to open at any cost. अभी आगे पीछे सोचना है, इसको ओपन करना है. So बचाओ, इंटरमीडिएट मूव, बचाओ, हो गया काम. अभी ये पॉन तो जाएगा, उसके बाद गेम जाएगा. दो बिशप, ओपन पोजिशन विद अ ब्लैक स्क्वायर. जाओ बिशप. अभी बिशप गया तो गेम गया, क्या खेलेगा. So the whole point is you need to know the exchange the key piece even at a very bad pawn structure. Now the whole point is everything is gone. I take and knight, all attack gone and black is clear better. So the same thing what I saw Botvinnik exchange the key piece. So Botu, right? White position little better. Now I will tell you it is not correct at the moment. At the moment, this position to completely weakening the position. Better he was knight into pawn. Okay, he has taken. The plan is obvious. You can see white wants to castle, knight g3. Then if f3, e4, e5. White has a ready-made plan. So castle. Now the position white is clearly stronger. In a game, I think Garry Kasparov was white. May not with the exact same position, maybe one move here and there. He simply took bishop takes. Now bishop takes bishop, knight into, and queen d3 is plus. Now you defend, the queen is away from the scene of action. So you defend, it is bad, and now you go back, the position is passive. And this is strategic blunder. If you push this, it is a strategic blunder. Next, I will play queen d1 or queen c2 with the e4 break. If you play, now e4 break will come. I will play queen c2 and now next move knight g3. Then I will play some bishop d2, rook e1, f3, e4. Simple, very straightforward plan. So c4 is bad. So simply queen d3 would have given white a clear edge. You can check from the games of Kasparov. White queen d3 is plus minus. But here Botvinnik played not a good move, not mechanical. In olden days, they were more of method and logic instead of concrete variation. Modern grandmaster, they follow the method and also the concrete variation. In those days, simple method, just first coordinate the pieces, then castle, coordinate and take the center and then take initiative. So not a good move. Here queen d3 was priority. बहुत important move है. तो ये आया अभी. So Now he played queen d7. Now queen d3 is too late. My friend, the same thing is not working. Why? Queen a4, black better. Abhi, the bishop is badly placed and he will bring a rook here and then pawn into pawn. अभी next move वो आएगा rook, ये लद्या लद्या ये आएगा और ये मार के इधर रखेगा और ये rook आएगा. Very nice position for black. So चांस मिलता है, बार बार नहीं मिलता है. तो क्वीन d3 लास्ट मूव में ठीक था, अभी नहीं चलेगा. इट इज टू लेट फॉर दैट. सो यू हैव टू प्ले a4. नहीं तो क्वीन आ जाएगा, यहाँ आ गया तो ये तो 12 का भाव में जाएगा भाई. सो ओनली मूव. एंड नाउ black has already got opportunity because he did not play this move. तो अभी black को क्या करना चाहिए? Black now post ये रूक, एक रूक को लाके यहाँ बिठा देना है. तो मारो pawn into pawn, मारो, मारेगा, he will take. now bring a rook. अभी नेक्स्ट रूक को तैनात करेगा इधर. ये वीक pawn है, दूसरा रूक आएगा, ये दूसरा रूक आएगा. One careless move, everything changes. The position white better. If you say this position white better, queen d3. He did not play this move. वो आया, अभी ब्लैक चांस नहीं दिया. व्हाइट हैज टू स्टॉप द क्वीन. आया, अभी he plays rook. This is bad. Capablanca had chance. That is why you have to analyze the game. What could have, all these things I am showing, I am not telling this. I am only presenting the analysis of Botvinnik or some great player. I am just presenting the analysis. Chance बार बार नहीं मिलता है. So you have to grab. Now pawn takes pawn, rc8 is very good for me. So in the, I will see that. What would you do when I have bishop and knight open in close center? What should we do when we have one bishop and one knight? Okay, now it is, you should not generalize the position to open or close. Depending on, for example, now black has two knights. Normally it is good to open the position when you have bishop. But now opening is good. This will give him a backward pawn, c3 backward pawn, and this will give him the file and outpost. उसको अभी outpost मिलेगा, ये file भी मिलेगा, outpost भी मिलेगा. So it is good to open. But Capablanca missed the opportunity, played the mechanical rook. Because the focus point in the position is white's plan is to come here and then e4, e5. ये प्लान है उसका, एडवांस करना है. तो उसने he started fighting against mechanically. You know, the dynamics of the position was not known at that time. So here, अभी तो गया, अभी पोजीशन में, अभी ये नाइट को अटैक्ट है, अभी ये खेलना चाहिए. वॉट एवर यू प्लेस दिस, बट बैड मूव. अभी क्वेश्चन में कोई इतना स्लो है. इट इज आसमान पे कितना तारे है, गिनती करो. ये नाइट आएगा 5 साल के बाद. अभी 1 मूव, 2 मूव, 3 मूव, 4 मूव, ये क्या है? ये कुछ नहीं होगा. अभी गया, यहां से प्रेशर निकल गया. e4 विल कम विद बिग फोर्स नाउ. ये इतना टाइम नहीं है, f3 e4 आ गया. द pawn is irrelevant. अभी क्वीन नहीं रहेगा एंड गेम में, ये पास पान, ये तो उससे पहले ही मेट हो जाएगा, आ जाएगा. नाउ f4. ओके, क्वीन निकल गया क्योंकि ये एक मूव का थ्रेट था. क्वीन एक्सचेंज हुआ तो बैड, नहीं तो नाइट बैठ जाता है. तो एक एक मूव का ट्रैप है, एक मूव का. सो क्वीन निकल गया. अरे कुछ नहीं, अभी f4 f5 आएगा. सो एंड पास. क्यों? बिकॉज आई डोंट वांट ए क्लोज पोजीशन. ये बिठा देगा, अभी रूक बिठा देगा इधर. आप नाइट अटैक करेंगे तो नाइट f8 आएगा. सो नेक्स्ट मूव रूक आएगा, So it is very difficult to remove the blockade. So open the position. And rook e5, f5, rook e5. I have showed you a game. Probably बोटवनिक का गेम ही दिखाया. I showed you morning. जीत गया, lost position. Okay, further course I will show you. I will show you the further course of the game. So rook and a terrific pass pawn with a tempo. पास pawn भी है और अटैक के साथ. Only move queen. Knight cannot move. Mate हो जाएगा. Knight moves mate into. तो only move. King move. Idea queen check. Only move. Now queen e5. Idea e7 bishop a3. Now what when he played ये पोजीशन कम से कम 100 चेस बुक में रहेगा. 100 चेस बुक द डायग्राम. तो बिशप आया. अभी ये मारेगा. ये तो मारना पड़ेगा. मारेगा तो नाइट चेक, क्वीन चेक, मारो चेक. इधर आओ, इधर चेक. इधर आओ, ये चेक. ये आओ, ये पॉन पुश फिनिश. अब ये चेक चेक ऐसा ऐसा निकल जाएगा. और दिस इज नथिंग. दो चार चेक आएगा. Lost. So in this variation, what did he do? He did not push the pawn. He played in the game g3. No more careful g3, and he gave some checks and lost. After the move g3, the king खिसक जाएगा. I think I missed it, but it is winning. Whole point is now you can see the dynamics. The bishop a3 move. What is that move? This is a puzzle, so I did not give you a test because 90% players would know that. That is why I did not give bishop a3 check. Bishop a3 किधर है भाई? हाँ ये जो है ये डायग्राम 100 बुक्स में रहेगा. So I did not give. All right. Okay, I will go. Sir, see the annotation of Kasparov on the move Queen f4, where I lent the word bait well at that search and meaning. I remember that thing very well. Bait means, when the shikari jungle में जाता है, the hunter keeps a goat tied down so that the tiger comes to eat the goat, he will kill. So goat is the bait. So I will leave this diagram. What he was telling that in the last diagram, 11th move bishop b2 novelty. क्या है novelty? Here e4. Here e4. Here he says e4. So here I think this is bishop s3 is better. Bishop s3 it is better, provoking. Now you can't push this. This is bad. Now you have to stop. And now e4 powerful. So instead of that bb2. कहाँ से bb2 आएगा? So I don't see. Ramakrishna says bb2 is a novelty. Where is bb2? I remember I played such a position badly beaten by Elvest. Jan Elvest was white and he beat me. I was black. So not exact same, but I played badly and lost. Okay. So in the game before, okay, एक और game देखते हैं. So 10. Okay, BB2 is novelty. Okay. So this is the novelty, it says. All right. Let us see. What kind of novelty is this? Now the point is, can I not take rook into pawn? What is wrong in this? At the moment, the material is equal. 6 pawns is and equal. Now bishop takes pawn, you lose a piece. Queen a4 check is coming. And another move. Now once I protect, then queen b3 will trap the bishop. Once I play e3, you are in a trap. So what are you going to do? Now if you play nc6, I will play e3. What will you do? Castle, queen b3 is coming. So bb2, it is what is the idea here? Okay, modern improvement, you say bb2 here. 11th move bb2. I play rook into pawn. Anything? I don't see any problem for white. White looks good to me because black cannot castle into such a bad position. Now what will you do now? Knight a6. Okay, knight a6. Knight a6. Knight a6. Interesting. Interesting move. The point is rook c2, bd4, rook into queen check is not working. Back rank mate is there. The white king is back rank mate is there. Let's see. Yeah, I find this white rook has no good square. You come back, bishop d4 is there. It is interesting. Interesting possibility. Now rook into queen check is not working. And after the move you have to take then e3. And now you come back. I think the position is okay. The position should be okay. So it is a novelty. Okay, I will check that. Anyway, positional play best games. Actually, I will tell you, attack comes only from a good positional play. Attack will come only if you play positionally correct. The strategy, positional play, strategic play, play for center, play for logical coordination. Only then you can attack. In unsound position, anti-positional play, attack will fail. So it is an interesting idea, Ramakrishna. I did not even think this move, but it is really working. It is really working. Maybe here I can play bishop takes pawn. It is not that great. Not great. Now queen d. This is bad. Queen e5 is coming. Now maybe you will play here or queen d, queen here. Maybe here. Then in this case also rook. Now bishop takes pawn does not work because bishop takes pawn will lose. I think after bishop into knight. So bishop into knight and queen check. So in this case you may play queen e7 rook. Maybe you will play bishop here. But in any case, this is a complete different game because after bishop a3, maybe maybe I should play interpolate this. So this is bad. After this, some bishop into b8 will come. Bishop into b8 will come. I think this is okay. The position is okay. You have to play e3. But anyway, this is though I think white is still. I feel white is good, but it is better than what happened in the game. Let's see. Let's see this position. What I will do. So shall I grab the pawn? 3 6 pawn. Uh, you see, shall I grab the pawn? Queen check. Now here e3. Instead of e3, shall I grab a pawn? It is risky with underdeveloped and all. Queen check bd7. Now bd7. This looks to me. This looks to me risky. There's a not developed. So I think e3 has to be played first. E3 is necessary. Yes, e3. I think there is compensation. Or maybe you will castle. Yeah, whatever it is, BB2 is an improvement better than in the game. It is not that easy. Okay, I do. Yeah, okay, I leave this. I have to see this. What is this? Moscow training 1954. I'll keep in mind this. So let us go to Botvinnik, Reshevsky, Capablanca हो गया Pomar. Why to play? I have discussed such a position in the lecture. White to play. How should white play? Time given 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Please write your move after 3 minutes. Yes, Birabhadra Singh, I have discussed Geller Pilnik, Botvinnik Pomar. I have discussed this idea, so do not write your answer. Birabhadra Singh. What should white do? Play like Botvinnik. Play like Botu. Play like Botvinnik. What should white do? Yes, Birabhadra is here. Birabhadra is here. 30 seconds. Yes. There comes the correct answer, Ramakrishna. Congratulations. E5. You have to take. Now, for example, at this moment, these pieces are active. Active, active. All active pieces. But after this move, pawn f5. Suddenly, the pieces are bad. These are all bad. Because after this, what a position. Four good pieces are now bad pieces. Seizing a central square. Now, in return for the pawn, you have seizing a central square. Plus minus. Fantastic concept. Very well played. Now, same thing. I give you one more example so that it will be very good for you. One more example on this. Botvinnik Pomar, the same way Geller versus Pilnik. Same thing happened. In the Geller Pilnik, now you need to, bishop is coming. So you should not be in a hurry to play. So don't allow the bishop move. So a4, f5. Now the same thing what Botvinnik did with Pomar, the same thing. If suddenly now you can see at the moment, white looks good because the powerful bishops and the queen rook. So you giving a pawn. Now don't take it. Next knight is coming. माइनस प्लस. अभी क्वीन आ जाएगा और ये रोलर, ये क्वीन आ जाएगा. अभी ये रोल सब आएगा आएगा फटाफट आएगा. Seizing a central square. So anyway, e5 with the idea of 5. Don't forget such a theme. When you get opportunity, seize a central square. And now it is bad position. This is bad. You have to go active and then this. Return to Bhutu. Now play better than Botvinnik. Play. Now we have been seeing play like Botvinnik. Now play better than Botvinnik. Playing correctly. Now white idea is to play f4 and then f5, e5. All these things are coming. So black played correct move. Correct move. Now I want to circle the pawn by playing bishop here and rook here. Now preparing in case sometime I will come to further pawn. This is the idea. It is not a. This is not going immediately, but this is a plan. Very well played. Not allowing attack. Again well played. Now this is an important. Don't stay in the line of the rook. Do not stay in the line of rook and do not go for this side. Attack will come. So don't ignore e6 point. So player should not be greedy. Don't go immediately. Well played. Now going for the pawn. And is a problem. And now no more white activity. It is only black. Black will again return. The king's king position is settled with a guard near the king. Now the queen will come here and give a threat. Maybe rook here or first. So very well played by Resersky. Now black to play. What should black do? I have not blocked anybody. I have not blocked anybody's name. Okay, now for example, now how should black play? There is no attack. White has bad pieces. The bishop f2 is poor. This is now bad piece, bad piece. These are bad pieces and the ready-made target. Please find out what should black do. क्या करेगा? Simple. You just come. Now you just come. Not NB3, not NB3. You bring, go for the pawn. So knight comes. Now this. Now the queen will go. Maybe you need not play, but this is a good move because the knight bishop is poorly placed, and now this is a threat. ये तो गया. Lost one pawn down. Everything is bad. Statue. I will just double now. कुछ हिल नहीं रहा है. He cannot move anything. And another thing, queen exchange is gone. Good move. So that any kind of counter play. He wants counter, no counter play. Queen exchange and thereafter the ending is lost. Back. Now these are bad. This statue passive pieces and two pieces. Now the simple plan, rook double will come. Rook will just come double and winning. Desperation. Position is lost only. He is desperate. There is no time because the two rooks दोनों को तैनात किया है इसके ऊपर तो यहाँ मार देगा. There is no time for him. So वो आया. अभी बस अटैक करो A4 और जुगजुआंग. It is a जुगजुआंग. जुगजुआंग है. Now rook आएगा. It is a जुगजुआंग. It is nothing to move. The piece is lost. So it is a जुगजुआंग. Knight cannot move. Bishop cannot move. Hopeless. One day, can you create a test of so that we know our style? Like give a position when there are 2 days to approach. Game one positional move and game two tactical. Actually, what I can do, I can what I can do, I can give some 20 diagrams and 2 hours so that I will not give any solution. And 2 hours you have to write your answer. Then I will see the solution in next half an hour. 20 diagrams I will give you, no discussion, one after another 20 diagram, and you write your answer after the end of the 2 hours. Show me the solution. That is the best way I can do. 5 minutes for each diagram. Okay. So here this is law. Zugzwang, complete zugzwang. कुछ भी नहीं हिल रहा है. Whatever you move, losing material. So this is the point. I will tell you, the player must not be so passive. Where is the mistake? You know, see, I will tell you. I will tell you the modern move. The modern grandmaster, they play directly. They go directly. They don't play any two. सीधा सीधा E4 खेलते हैं. अभी नाइट को हटेगा, हैं? Then I will play knight E2. And then you play B6, I will play NG3 with the idea F4 F5. Immediate F4 को F5 आएगा. So this is how they play. Modern grandmaster play straight away E4. They don't play this NE2. Okay. See, 1948, abhi 72 years back, I cannot say that this is not a bad move. Not a bad move. But the modern players said, why all this thing? Just play direct E4. Hey Himmat, hey Himmat to pawn khake dikhao. You have guts, you take the pawn. Hey, I think I showed you game today. Take, and the E5, the check. I will play KF1 with advantage. I just showed you in the morning, I guess. So this is good position. Good position. So E4 is good. Don't dare take this. Okay. Modern move. So next, go 2 versus 11 piece. This is a very normal move. And now this. You know, this is called a Slater variation. Botvinnik was familiar later on in Vasily Smyslov was an expert of this system. Smyslov was an expert of this line as black. So here this is not good when bishop is there. For example, now if I have bishop here and you play ND7, now E3, this is not good. The knight remains passive. This is advantage for white. But if you play directly here, this is okay move now. Black is okay. Now, Botvinnik, white to play. What should white do now? Play better than Botvinnik. What should white do now? It is very natural that white should go for the break. You have made, so this is the correct. You should play for the break quickly, or after rook d1 or bb2. So here, now you must open. You must open the game now. So this is okay. You have to play this. Otherwise, you will get nothing from the position. Now after pawn into knight into pawn and knight into you play queen into. This is okay. Okay. So you need to open up the game. You need to. This is not the correct move. So scientific. Okay. The old theory. This is correct way to play e4. So Botvinnik played this. Black got a good game now. You have to defend, unfortunately. And after this, good position. Now he will play d4. Black has the better game. Initiative. Black has initiative. Fine move. Destroying. You cannot take, center will go. Excellently played by 11 piece. G file and attack. So one disha badal jata hai. Everything changes. The direction. Knight e5 was a bad move. Not, I would not say bad move. Not the correct move. So this is the correct move. What is better? Now queen e5. So if you take, I have advantage in hand game. I want to exchange queen and otherwise you will play some rook move suppose. And now I can take queen into queen. This is good position for white because this is a passive position. Passive position. Okay. Here he played knight e5 and got into trouble. Not good position. Okay. Was one of the first to create chess engine. Am I right? Yes, he was working on a electronic computer, but I don't know whether it was a chess engine or something. I don't know. Maybe it could be. I'm not sure, but he was definitely working on a computer. Working on. He was an electronic engineer. So one of the main line. Now this position. This is not recommended here. There are two type of plan. Here, here queen d2, he can play b7 and then white castle, black castle. This is one of the most popular line earlier. And if you don't want to play short castle, the other line is to play a6, a6 and then castle, bishop d7. This is also another main line. No, bishop d7. This is the main line here. Idea. Then rook c8, queen coming. But here, this is not the best move. Not the best move. So, and here I will tell you at this moment, this is a bad move. If you play this, this is bad. Why? I will take bishop into knight. और queen से मारोगे तो knight b5 is clearly better. c7 threat है. Threat. Now queen has to go back. Then castle. अब d7 का d6 का problem आ जाएगा. That is why you have to take with pawn. You have to take with the pawn, and it is a bad position. White is better. I have kept one game to show you like this. So here in this position he played a6. Castle. Now h6. Okay. Now bishop. I can play. This is a good move. I can also play. I think this is correct move. You cannot play knight into knight, queen into e5 में bishop into pawn आ जाएगा. You can't. Black cannot do that. And e5 means knight into c6 and b5. So bd7 only move. Now, actually, in the actual game, there are many moves. For example, now I can play knight into knight. He will play bishop into. I can play queen e3, queen e1. I think Anand played queen e1 here. Anand versus somebody, Viswanathan. Now here queen e3 is a good move. This is a good move also. With the idea, you play queen c7, I will play h3. I will save the bishop. Now you have to meet the threat. No, the threat बचाना है कि नहीं बचाना. So this is important. Now instead of that, here in the Botvinnik played here. So Duckstein played. This is not the modern move, not the best move. No, this is not correct. Not the best move. You know, same piece moving twice. It is better to take the knight. This would have been better, but he played not such a good move. Now white is better because now center is better, and that you lose time. You castle king side black, you having problem. When opponent is cramped, don't allow him to exchange. He wants to exchange everything and queen play for two bishops. So I don't want to exchange. And if you take here, there will be a problem on d6 pawn. Queen into g7 attack. So this is not good move. You have to play this. And white stands better. Such a position is bad. Plus, I provoked a weakness. Very important target. This is plus minus. So I should have given you the test, but I will give you the test now in this position. I will give you the test now. This is bad. I can show you. This is Botvinnik lost the game eventually. After the move, knight a4 will come. This is very bad. Now d6 weakness. There is no activity. Black is having no activity. You cannot free your bishop. You cannot take with the queen. Totally bad position. But let me give you a position to you. Let me give you B66, 63. No, ये प्राण शटर और दूधा का है गेम रखा है कि नहीं I don't think I've kept. I will get it now, no problem. ये टेरेस फाइन बोटविनी डकस्टेन का गेम किधर है here 6 bd7 bf4 this one. Okay, I'll show you the two modern games. Duda, this game is good enough. Please note, a game from 2016, white will crush black in this position. So here, bd7 is necessary, knight into, and then this is better. Queen e2, the problem is queen e2, that he can play e5. And if you play bishop into, now you have to return. You play bishop into, knight g4 is coming. That is why here, if you play queen here, then it is not working. I will play s3. White is very strong. But he will play the move e5 and knight g4. That is why instead of playing queen, Duda played the move here queen instead of queen e3. This is the correct move. Now e5 is a threat. Next is threat. So you have to come move queen from the rook line. Then excellent move. The old move was playing consolidating the center. But this is already supported. दो already है तो टाइम क्यों वेस्ट करना है ओपनिंग में सो बिशप c4 you will understand the idea of bishop c4. You will see the bishop c4. Now all heavy pieces are connected. White pieces are connected. This is the point. Now queen under attack, and if you play queen into queen, then knight into check with a deadly position. So many weaknesses. अभी ये weakness है, ये weakness, ये सब weakness, डाल रिया सब weakness. So this is not a good idea. So bishop c4 is a modern improvement. I think Anand had played f3 and won with somebody. Anand, but why not? Why not this? So Duda is very good, very active, very good grandmaster from Czech Republic, somewhere Czech Republic, I think. Forced to return. Queen exchange is bad. Now, not knight into knight. You will not get much after this. You will lose all your advantage. So, the correct. Still, you take, I will win your bishop. Still, pawn into is not good. Plus. Now, we have compared to the earlier game, black queen has been pushed back. The position is very bad. No prospect, no life for black. बर्बाद हो गया अभी black. No threat. Why I should move the bishop? No threat. कुछ भी नहीं है. दो बिशप है, स्पेस, क्वीन साइड 4-3 मेजॉरिटी, टू बिशप एंड डेवलपमेंट प्लस माइनस. So this is very bad. Okay, lost position. So I recommend young players to play this move, Duda's move, bishop c4. And I should give the move exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Okay. So I leave this, and Duckstein played, but Botvinnik missed his chances. I will show one more game maybe. 4:30 हो गया, फिर एक और गेम में दिखाएंगे. Rubin Fine beat Botvinnik. Now this is called the Nimzowitsch main line, French main line. So c5, bad move. Now a3 is the standard move. After a3, you take. This is bad because of b4 and queen g4. So take, and knight e7 normal. You can play knight e7. You can play queen c7. White is slightly better. You can play queen a5. Blockade line. You can play queen, knight, anything. But in this position, it is not a good idea to play pawn into pawn. Now, what happened in the game? Botvinnik black played knight, and d4. Bad move. This gives white a clear advantage. After this, good move. You have to take. You must sacrifice. Otherwise, totally lost position. So you have to sacrifice. Now black will get the piece, but white played bishop check, and everything is bad now. You cannot move. You can't play this. You cannot play. This is bad move. Queen d4 is coming. So you have to play knight and rook. You have to take bishop. You have to exchange the bishop. Now this is all bad. Plus minus. Position is very bad. Everything is bad. Bad bishop, bad pawns. Bad bishop, bad pawns, all bad pawns. This is loss. Superior knight against bad bishop. Or Rubin Fine was good in endgame. Rubin Fine was very strong in end. He wrote a fantastic book, very good in endgame. ये तो गया अभी. Now I don't want to exchange. If you exchange, no, black will get relief. So play the correct move. Plus minus. Outpost. What a center. Good night, bad bishop. ये तो गया. However, what you could have done here in the opening, here, after e4, e6, d4, d5. Here, now bad move. So here, what would you do? Now I want to say play better than Botvinnik. Botvinnik played this, nothing wrong. Now this, I want the correct plan for black. मैं आपको चाहता हूँ, you are a French player. Somebody tell me how to play this for black. Play better than Botvinnik. Ramakrishna, if I will tell you, play a position miraculously escape from lost position, the best example myself. In my career, at least 100 games, at least, I'm telling the least means more, at least 100 games, I have escaped miraculously. Because I was very imaginative, creative, and playing carelessly. But my opponents were weaker. They are weaker players. So I could escape. So I will show you some positions later. So here, what should black do? Botvinnik's move was this move, was not good move. What should black do? Play better than Botvinnik. Better than Botvinnik. No, this is what Botvinnik played. No, not the correct move. Not correct move. It is okay. It is okay move, but there is a much stronger move. I give you 3-4 minutes time. Okay, Duda is from Poland, not Czech Republic. I made a mistake. Shubhankar Sarkar, you are right. Duda is from Poland. Fantastic player, very young, talented, Jabardast player. Jabardast player, Duda. So, how should now Black play? You must punish this. You have to punish this bad, not good. Knight, Botvinnik played correct. Now, what should you do? Play better than Botvinnik. Botvinnik तो यही खेला. I say Botvinnik played this. No, there is a better. So, somebody, no, no, not D4, not correct. I don't want to lose time like this. I don't want to lose time. So, the correct move, knight, knight. So, what will he do? He will play bishop D3. He cannot do any wonder. Now he will play BD3. Now queen. Now attack and attack. I recover my pawn with better game. If you castle, अब ये मार देंगे. And I take the pawn. I take queen into pawn, knight into pawn. So I recommend somebody playing. You are a French player. कोई अगर ये मारेगा तो नाइट खेलो. बोटवेनिक का मुंह के जगह में you play ND7. Bishop D3, Queen C7. Don't play. You can play this also. This is not a bad move. But a new piece. Join a new piece in the battle. इसमें से आपको pawn तो मिल ही जाएगा. Huh? But why not this? So I will show you. कौन था वो black? Black. Black is Epimenko. हो सकता है Epimenko is black. Epimenko, yeah, Epimenko. Epimenko का मूव है. अभी you play bishop here, bishop into black better. नाउ पॉन स्ट्रक्चर बिगड़ गया. मटेरियल इक्वल. फ्रेंच प्लेयर को और क्या चाहिए? जबरदस्त पोजीशन आ गया. माइनस प्लस. दिस इज माइनस प्लस. सो DC5. Basically, Paul Keres was who started this. It was Paul Keres started the plan. And such a plan, you know, Boris Pasky did with Korsunoy. Not exact same position, But Spassky did capture and open with Boris Spassky. This kind of plan, pawn into pawn, not good. Knight d7 and now queen c7. Take, fantastic position. Rook c8 minus plus. Another game he played take, knight here, c4. Or you can play rook e1 also. You can play rook e1. Last game he played this. You can play re1. You can play c4. Anything is bad for white. No tricks. I will castle safely. नहीं तो ग्रीक सैक आ जाएगा. कैसल करने से ग्रीक बिशप इंटू नाइट चेक ऑर्डिनरी. सो नो ग्रीक सैक. माइनस प्लस कुछ भी नहीं है अभी. नो स्ट्रेटेजिक एडवांटेज. pawn into d5 is bad. nd5 आएगा. Bad. This position already black better. That means all you need is simply nd7, and then queen c6, c7. मारो. अभी rook e1 आएगा. This is also plus. Don't castle. Greek सैक आ जाएगा. सब कुछ बंद है अभी. नाउ टारगेट रेडीमेड है ब्लैक के लिए. सॉलिड सेंटर. कोई प्लान नहीं है व्हाइट के पास. कुछ भी नहीं है. माइनस. ओके. सी आई विल टेल यू. अभी ये पोजीशन में अभी e4 e6 and c3. Now there are two plans. This is Wiener e5 or this is classical. These are the two plans. So this is coming and f4 will come here. Bishop d3 will come here. So there are lines, and also white can also play nd2 with the idea. See, ये भी ठीक है. I like this plan. अभी white के plus f4 है. Main line. This is the main line. Then white can play bd3. White can also play ne2. Idea comfortable, strong center. For example, कोई ग्रैंड मास्टर खेलते हैं. ये भी चलेगा. इतना बुरा नहीं है nd2. For example, Magnus Y. Carlsen. Okay, I want to target, but I don't want to free b4. If you play knight g3, knight f4, on b4 is coming. So it is necessary. Now b4 is not great. Okay. So h4, h5. I think white stands little better. Space and center. So that I operate. This will remain a passive position. This will remain a passive position for white pieces. So active, giving a threat. Some discover, भाई मारो उसको. तो bishop से मारो. White stands little active and little better. अभी क्वीन टेक्स पॉन नहीं चलेगा. अभी क्वीन टेक्स पॉन ही विल ओपन अप द लाइन. ये मारेंगे ना, ऐसा सो आ जाएगा. तकलीफ है. सो मार तो नहीं सकता है. और ये मारने से रुक आएगा. रुक e1 आएगा. सो क्वीन टेक्स पॉन नहीं. दिस पोजीशन व्हाइट स्टैंड्स बेटर. सो ये मूव भी पॉसिबल है. रामकृष्ण, यू बेटर वॉच दिस. इफ यू आर प्लेइंग दिस क्लासिकल, आपको ये मूव पे ध्यान देना है. आपको ये मूव पे ध्यान देना है. नाइट e2 हियर, नाइट e2. Okay, this position also little better for white. So okay friends, I think I remain. ये जो 5-6 लाइन गेम रह गया. अभी इतना अभी टाइम कहाँ गया पता नहीं. I don't know where I lost all the time. कितना हमारा 4-5 गेम रह गया है. देखेंगे और कभी करेंगे ये. कितना I think so many games remain. Floor, caress, then Lilienthal. We कल करेंगे दे what is the hurry? I can do it tomorrow. No hurry. ये सारे गेम बहुत important games है. 8-10 position है. So I will continue tomorrow. From this, I will continue tomorrow. Okay. Thank you very much, friends, being with me. And I will back tomorrow morning at 9:30. And I will continue. I will start my slow. And in the afternoon session, a remaining game करेगा. Remaining position of Botvinnik and some position of my slow. Will continue. तब तक सबको मेरा नमस्कार. Take care. Bye.